So, framework is nothing but
Framework is a blueprint
yeah.
or it's a
Go ahead.
structure to execute something in effective and efficient way.
Yeah. See, as Mr. P told, framework is structure whether we made or someone made to us or for everyone um, to make our work efficient and effective. Okay. So this is what the definition we will get up through internet or through experienced people. Okay. But can can we prepare a framework? Is it possible to us to develop a framework? Yes, definitely it is possible. This is not only simply the rocket science is possible to everyone. So the framework is not that much of a rocket science to prepare, and we know whatever the knowledge we have. With our knowledge, we will prepare a framework. Okay. Yeah, first of all, what we require, what are the resources we require to prepare a framework? We will see. Even I don't know. Even I didn't prepare any framework. We together we will prepare a framework. Okay. First of all, where we have to go. For suppose I don't know anything, just I will go to the internet. Uh, First of all, I see what are the things required for the framework. So I will simply type framework. So let me check any images we have. So I think this looks good. So they are defining something. What is a framework in programming? So we all know framework is a set of programming tools to build well-structured and reliable software and systems. Okay, not like this. See, you can see this image, the software framework. So what their set of libraries or classes. Okay, we know the framework required resources. So they are mentioning it as set of libraries or classes. And we can even consider it as a Java classes. And built-in generic functions deal with standard low-level details. Okay, keep it apart. Uh, can be modified writing additional code. Reusable software environment. Is uh, the project you created, is it have reusable software environment? It means is you have the libraries? Your project has the common core libraries?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Can you modify your code? Can it be
Yes.
modified?
According to my need, I will modify this.
Yes. And the built-in generic functionalities. So I will give the best example for this. You are using the Selenium libraries, and these you can consider. Suppose these are very generic. Send keys, click, and get text. These are very generic functions. So what you're doing, you are adding some more steps and making it is very standard to your work. Okay. And then after you are creating a working template application. So working template application, who giving us?
Company only, sir.
Who giving us?
Company or organizations.
From clients we can.
See, here nothing but working template application, nothing but just to have the blueprint. So how to write the scenarios, the way to write the scenarios, and where I have to execute. Who giving this all information to you? Your project, in your project, you having the Cucumber and you having the Maven. So these two guys are making your work very easier here. You know? So can we call our project is a framework?
Yes.
So it having the reusable software environment. I can modify what are the code existing in that. It having the generic functionalities, and we having the working template of writing the scenarios. So Cucumber itself give demo template how to write the scenario. Can I call my project structure is a framework?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely we
Yes.
can call it. Okay. So then, okay, my project is a framework. I have came to the conclusion. My project is then which type of framework my project is. Then we have to go to the topic which we already discussed is different type of automation frameworks we have. Okay. So what are the different type of automation frameworks we have?
Linear, modular, hybrid, form,
Linear model,
hybrid.
hybrid,
Hmm. Modular, POM. Okay, we can say the POM architecture. Uh, keyword
Hybrid.
driven.
Keyword driven.
data driven,
Data-driven hybrid framework.
BBD, BDD,
Hybrid.
Data driven. And what else we have? Hybrid.
Yes.
Okay. Can my framework supports linear?
Yes.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely. Okay, I will put it as yes. Is my framework supports modular? My
Yes.
means yours.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes.
Is your framework supports POM?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Keyword driven?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes. Data driven?
Yes.
Yes. Now, can I call my framework is a hybrid framework?
Yes, sir.
Yes, both.
yes,
Sir.
Yes.
Yeah,
Definitely.
sir.
So, the framework which you created as of now is a hybrid framework only. It's a hybrid framework. You itself, even I'm guiding to you the where you have to put all those things away. But actually, what we are doing here is we are creating a framework without knowing what it is. So we know how to use it, but we don't know what it calls. But today we discussed, we get to know. So we, without knowing us, we are developing a framework. So that's what we are doing in last uh, past weeks. Okay. So you guys, even you can ask whoever working 2 to 3 years experience, you ask them to develop a framework, they will get tensed, even because they don't know how to use the resources. But you guys know exactly how to use your resources, how to use the Cucumber. Okay, so you have to grade yourself. Okay, so what we have developed a hybrid framework. Okay, keep on. We will add some code. That's a secondary. But firstly, what we have a framework. Okay. That's it about guys about the framework. Do you have any doubts in this topic?
Yes, sir. I have a doubt from my side, sir. Sir, how can I choose the framework? Means which framework is suitable for our project? Means
Yeah, good question. See, for example, which approach you are doing for our project? So, what are the approaches we have in our software development? Could you tell me those?
the requirement gathering, SDLC
Uh, that
gathering.
is a that is a methodology. So,
BDD and
approaches. What are the
TDD.
approaches?
TDD,
TDD.
TTD,
Yeah.
ATDD.
Okay. TDD, tested driven development, and
And
BDD,
BDD.
ATD. Okay, now. So these are is upon your project team here. So which approach you are following? Whether you are following test-driven development or behavior-driven development and acceptance test-driven development. So which approach you are following? Based on that, you have to choose your framework. So we are following BDD. So which framework I have to use? Tell me, is our framework supports BDD?
Yes.
yes,
Definitely. So suppose in my project, suppose they are willing to go for behavior and driven development approach. So then definitely I will use my framework. Why? Because it supports BDD. That's it. So suppose if you go if you're there at a center and you're just worry about which framework I have to choose, then you have to think so which approach they are following. And for this project, which test automation frameworks will suitable. So we have to take as we developed a hybrid framework which supports all the test automation framework architecture. So we don't need to worry about the test automation framework. So then what we had to worry about? We had to worry about the approaches. So which approach they are following. So suppose they are following a BDD, means we have to do modifications in our framework well to support behavior-driven development. So if they are following acceptance test-driven development means, so based on that we will modify our framework. Then we will start our work. That's how we had to do that.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Means it depends on the only the approaches how we are approaching that.
Yes, definitely. Why? Because we already developed the framework which supports
Mhm.
all the test automation frameworks. So then what else we have? Only the behavior driven. Suppose you have developed a framework which supports a TDD, BDD, ATD means, then you don't need to worry about that. You can use your framework solemnly. You can work on it.
Okay.
But okay, what else we required in this framework? Can I execute API in this framework? So whatever the framework you have developed, can you execute API in your framework? But you don't know what is the API. Is it possible with your framework? Definitely no. Why? Because Selenium is a tool which is meant for automate only web UI applications. This your framework will support only BDD, web, hybrid. Okay, na? No, I will name your framework it as a um, BDD web hybrid framework. Did you got the point, team?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So someone ask you which framework you have developed in past weeks means what you have to tell.
BDD web hybrid frame.
Yes, I have developed BDD web hybrid framework. So that's it. So they will get understand. Okay, you have very good knowledge on the test automation frameworks, and you have very good knowledge on developing a framework. Okay, that's it, team. About the frameworks and these things. Any doubts in this topic?
Okay, Shishi, we can say BDD Web Hybrid Framework we work. Then what about the
Mhm.
project? Means how to say in the last 2 years what
Yeah.
we have done. Real time project we need. No?
See, but it is not like a we have developed a framework. Suppose I have to use this framework. If they are if suppose if they ask you to what are the responsibilities you have done in this project means you have to say I have developed a framework. So then after what I done, my framework supports data driven, my framework keyboard driven. So I use my test data and I use my checkpoints uh, based on the data driven. I have segregated my validation points. Validation points nothing but checkpoints. Whatever the suppose you having you're asserting your validations with your actual results. Okay, na? These are nothing but a validation point. I call it as a validation points and a checkpoints. And test data is nothing but the data which you're using for your test cases. So based on your data, based on my framework, so my framework supports data driven. My framework supports keyword driven. Based on those, I have separated my test data. I have separated my validation points. So as I have developed my resources in my framework, so that by using that resources in in that my project, uh, I have done my testing like this. You have to keep your responsibilities. Okay. So if they ask what you had done in your project, mean, so I have developed a framework which supports these kind of it has these kind of features. So with these features, I have worked. So that's it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
What else? Do you have any other questions here? If not, we will go for another topic, team. Just I'm waiting for your answer.
No doubts.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So, this is a very small topic. This is like a last topic, but it's a very important topic. First of all, before discussing the topic, I like to ask what are the disadvantages you having in Cucumber reports? Is you guys ever noticed so disadvantages I have in Cucumber report? Okay, let me tell myself what the disadvantages we have in the Cucumber pretty report. I will tell only one disadvantage, which help us to learn a new topic. Okay, the particular disadvantage is, so in the Cucumber pretty report, you will see only the high level view of steps. Okay, you will see whatever the steps you have written, those steps only you will see in the report, but you will not see what exactly you have written in the code. For example, there is a one feature file step. Is get executed. It simply show and user should able to see. Sorry, then user should be able to see this particular step. Okay, this is passed. It will show in a green color. But suppose in this case, what happening? You miss it to write the code for that particular step. So even the Cucumber report will show you as it is a passed. So here, what happening means, if suppose the next step, for the following step got failed, but by seeing the report only, we got to know why it got failed. But here it will show it as passed. But actually, what you have done is you have missed to write the code for that particular step. But in the Cucumber report, it's showing it as passed. So for this disadvantage in the market, a third party guy introduced one more report, nothing but extent report. Okay, so I'm not giving all the details about this report. I will ask one team from you. I will integrate this report with your repository, and you can get those code and from their teammates. Okay. So these reports will help us give what exactly we are doing in a code. Okay. Simple. It will do. For example, in a console, you have written a print statement system.out.println successfully clicked on a particular element. The same thing we are putting in the report also. Then we will get understand. Okay, in this particular step, I have done this. So by seeing this report, you will get understand. Suppose you have missed any previous step, now current step you got failed. So then you will get, okay, I missed to write this step. So that is the reason it got failed. Then you will get an idea. Uh, um, okay, why it got failed. So that is the importance of extent report. Even when you see this extent report, you will get understand how it is beautiful and how it actually help us to making our work easier. Okay, so this is the main disadvantage in the Cucumber reports. if you observe it very clearly, when you are generating the external report and Cucumber report, then you will see the differences. Okay. So to integrating this, we have one more topic. Okay, I will tell this topic also here. The internal code, I will give to the team who have, I think, a team 4 have done a great job in doing the framework. I will integrate this code to their project. Then after you can collect from their project. Before this also, I like to go one more additional topic. Is nothing but integrating TestNG listeners with Cucumber. So this is what our final topic today. Okay. So for this topic, instead of I'm telling in a notepad, if anyone of you share your screen, we can practically implement that, and you will see the output also. Is anyone ready for this?
Yes, yes, I will share the screen.
Yes, Lakshmi, go ahead.
This is one of the framework I have developed.
Yeah, share your
But
screen,
still it is.
Lakshmi.
Okay, 1 minute. Are you able to see the screen? Hello.
Yes, Lakshmi.
This is for the hybrid approach I have developed, but it is in still developing mode. I have written only the small steps. Is it okay?
Okay, fine. For that, integrating a test engine listeners with Cucumber, these things are not required. Just we will directly jump to the topic, Lakshmi. So in SRC main Java, create a package.
SRC main Java. Okay.
Here, create a package. Com dot. Write all the package name. At last, you will keep TestNG listeners. TestNG dot listeners.
Web dot listener. Is it okay?
Okay, web dot TestNG listeners. So we are integrating only the TestNG listeners. Small t, a tester, capital NG.
Okay.
Dot.
L dot.
Give
Dot.
Listeners at last go to listeners. Okay, fine. Finish it.
Okay.
So here create one class. It's your choice. I'm suggest a name. You can keep it as web event. Okay. Okay. We have created a class. So when you're learning, which interface you have used to write, where you have this on test start, on test success. In which interface you have? Which interface did you learn, guys?
iSuit is not.
I test listener and I should listener.
Okay. First, we will check with the ISO cleaner. Lakshmi, just a web event. After that, write implements.
Implements. Okay.
Where you have to use the implement keyword.
Yeah, I got it. Sorry. Implements.
So implement iSuit. Okay. Okay. Just to control hover on that Lakshmi, I will go to inside the interface. We will see whether we have this control, Q control, click on control and just hover on it. It will change to blue color underline. Yeah, open declaration. Could you quickly check whether we have on test success, on test failure?
Yes, on test finish. Well, only two are there. On test start and on finish.
So these methods on test success, on test failure, and on test start, these are not coming from isolate listener. So for that reason, to show you where those are coming, that is the reason I have asked to implement the isolate listener. Okay. So these are coming from test listener. Just quickly remove that isolate listener and write down the test listener, Rajlakshmi. Control just imported. Okay, imported.
This one.
Let's go to
On
inside
test.
data.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
you have to do one thing, Rajlakshmi. Copy from line number 18 to till the end.
Shall I copy here?
Yeah. Now go to your web event and paste it here. At last, you will have one brace is just removed, extra brace.
Yes. Yes.
What it's showing?
The change method visibility
Public.
to public.
Yeah, change all. Remove the default also. Remove the default and make it public. Do you have any idea why we are making public?
Now we can access everywhere in the on
Okay.
other packages also we can use.
I think you are missing the Java concept here. So mostly in interface, we have public access specifiers methods only. But actually, in upcoming Java versions, what happened means the TestNG using the latest version. After they make it as a default. So for public unimplemented methods only, we will have an interface. But in later versions, they have make their methods as implemented, but with a default keyword. But after overriding, that method should be in public. So this is a Java concept. Okay. Here, you will write simply statement how you had write means just simply system.out.println. We are in a on test start. Okay. Write down these all statements in all the methods. If we are able to execute this now, we will see the output. If not, means we will not see how it is working. If anyone are doing parallelly, you can share your screen and you can execute this. Okay. Okay. Is it done, Rajlakshmi, from inside?
Yes.
Yeah.
Done session.
Yeah, fine. So we are implementing TestNG listeners, but we have to integrate with our Cucumber. So where we have to integrate this means we have to integrate this in a Cucumber runner. Okay, how we have to do it means I will tell. Go to the Cucumber runner.
Hmm.
So before the Cucumber options,
Cucumber options.
before I think in after the three, give enter.
Hmm.
Here type at the rate of listeners. See, it is showing something. Okay. Here give flower bases. So inside the flower bases, type web event dot class. Whatever the class name you have given, the same class name you have to give. Remove
Dot
the
Java is
Java
not. Yes.
dot class. We have to web event dot class.
Yes. Yes. Agree.
Important. Listener syntax.
Syntax error it is. Web event dot class it is.
Expected token. Just give flower instead of flower base, give parentheses.
Comma.
No. Okay. It's showing something. No, give the same.
Okay. Flower base is okay, na?
No, parentheses. Curve braces.
Okay.
No, that is curly. Rajlakshmi, give curve braces.
Flower bases only, na this one.
Change it to curve. Normal parentheses.
Round braces.
This one.
For method we are using bracket.
That is a square.
Okay. Parenthesis you are asking.
Yeah, first bracket.
Yes. Yes.
Now try to class cannot be resolved. Just something error message there. Click on it. Rajlakshmi.
I
Error
did not
indicator.
include the package. I think
Just
package
import
is
it.
there. I will copy and paste directly, right?
Listener start web event.
Okay.
That's it. See,
Yes,
like
done.
this we will integrate our TestNG listeners with the Cucumber. Okay. Rajlakshmi, are you able to execute the code or not?
Some errors I am getting. Shall I execute once?
Show me the error, whether we can solve it now or not.
TestNG test, right?
Run configurations, Rajlakshmi.
Okay.
Just check what is the compilation error you are getting.
This one. Source option, target option is not
maybe your Java version is not supporting Lakshmi. You have to
1.7
upgrade it. It's okay, fine.
okay.
We'll check this tomorrow, Lakshmi. It's almost 10 o'clock. Yeah, okay, fine. Team, just try these. Okay. If you are getting correct results, means just inform Lakshmi how you are doing that. Okay. Just
Okay, sir, we'll
extend
do that.
report code. Just Vinod, I think Vinod has my number. Just message me, Vinod.
Sure, no, sure.